Hello Pisces, it's Julia here with a reading for you. Today is Sunday the 23rd of January, I think, in the UK. It's definitely Sunday, but it may not be the 23rd. I'm not entirely sure. So, I'm sorry it's been a while since I've done a reading for you. Just one of those things, really. I haven't been that well at times. My energy's not been great at times, but I'm here today. So we've just had a full moon, haven't we? We've had a full moon in Cancer, which has now moved into its waning cycle. So this is now a much calmer time, energetically, really, to relax and take some time out to think about what we might be grateful for in life. So we're still in Mercury retrograde, so that's something to look out for. Unexpected delays, communication problems, especially if you're dealing with Geminis or Virgos who are ruled by Mercury, which is me. So yeah, next week I think we've got both Mercury and Mars moving into Capricorn. So this might be a good time to focus on career and finances, perhaps, for you, Pisces. Capricorn is a good, solid, kind of ambitious star sign. So, yeah, might be a good time to focus on your career and your finances. So anyway, today I'm going to draw a Moonology card just to give us some bigger picture energy. I'm going to draw one tarot card that will be our overall energy for the reading, and then I'll pull some tarot cards and I will clarify those with another deck as well. It is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for all of you. If it doesn't, you could have a look at one of my other readings for your moon, Venus or your rising sign, where you might find some inspiration. I've also recently put out some timeless videos, some top 5 most disappointing decks, some tarot flip throughs and reviews. So yeah, there's plenty to watch. Thank you so much to my new subscribers. I'm so grateful to you all. I'm grateful to all of you, all of my lovely viewers. It's a real pleasure and privilege to have my channel and to be doing this. It's really given me some meaning back in life. So thank you so much for that. What's my sage stick doing here? So there we go. So, for Pisces spirit, if we could have a message or some clarity for an issue for Pisces, please. What does Pisces need to know at this time, spirit? Thank you. We have... Ooh, luck is on your side. Wow, new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. So perhaps if you were to be thinking about your career or your finances at the moment, as I mentioned, Pisces, perhaps this is a very fortuitous time for you at the moment, whatever it is that you've set your mind or your heart to. This could potentially be a very, very good time for you. Let's put that there. I'm going to have a little read from the Moonology book because this deck is still quite new to me, and also astrology, to be honest, is something that I'm learning fast. So I've been reading tarot cards for a long time, but astrology is still fairly new to me. So we've got whatever is coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy is adventurous and even willing to take a few risks. But be careful you don't bet the farm on something here, as the Wheel of Fortune is still spinning. This card is about exploring life metaphorically by exchanging big ideas with others, or just thinking about your own philosophies. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. It can also signal that a trip away is coming up, if that's something you're working to achieve. But overall, the message of this card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your worldview. So count your blessings literally, write them down or say them out loud. Additional meanings for this card are you need to laugh more. This is a wonderful time to start a course of study or teaching. Start a week of gratitude practice, i.e. a journal. Don't be narrow-minded. What else have we got here? So Sagittarius is an optimistic energy and could attract all manner of good things if you tap into the energy by expecting the best. Wow, Pisces, hey? Well, that's a very nice start to your reading there, isn't it? Let's have a look and see what the tarot have to say. We'll have, I'll draw one card. That will be your overall theme for this reading, I think. This is my Sasarabito tarot deck, which is quite a new deck. This is its second outing today. So I love this deck. It's beautiful. So for Pisces, please, Spirit, what does Pisces need to know at this time? What is going on for Pisces? What is the overall theme and energy of life currently for Pisces? How weird is that? I've just shuffled this deck. How weird is that? The Emperor from one of my other decks has just come out. How weird is that? I think this must be when I was doing a reading yesterday for Leo, or a couple of days ago. I must have accidentally put the Emperor from my Rider-Waite deck in with the Sasarabito. How mad is that? Well, I think, do you know, I think as that has turned up in your deck, in your reading here, I'm going to take this as the overall message, the overall theme for your reading. The Emperor. So, the Emperor is Aries, isn't it? This is solid, divine masculine, the daddy, the go-getter, the firm but fair leader is the Emperor. I think that goes quite nicely actually with this luck is on your side, doesn't it? Of whatever you set your mind to at the moment, if you embodied some of these qualities here of the Emperor, I think you could achieve so many things at this time, couldn't you? I'm sorry, that's so embarrassing. I shall have to be more careful with my tidying up, won't I, in future? But maybe that card has slipped in there for your reading, Pisces, for a reason. So anyway, I shall draw some of these Sasarabito cards for you. I shall just lay cards really until I feel inspired to stop, and then I will clarify them. So for Pisces, please, if we could have some additional messages for Pisces at this time. Thank you. So we have Justice. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Swords. Blimey, that's a lot of swords. So there's a lot of things that you're thinking about at the moment, Pisces. There's a lot that you have on your mind. And not all of it good, I have to say. We've got the Ace, 2 and 3 of Swords here, haven't we? And we're starting your reading off with Justice. There's something not feeling fair at the moment, Pisces. Something hanging in the balance. I get very much the feeling here with this and the Two of Swords here that there's a decision. Excuse me with my voice. I feel there's a decision here that you might be trying to make. Something that's potentially painful for you. Something that may have brought you some sadness. Something that may have been disappointing, that's left you feeling quite negative, perhaps. Yeah. I think there's a desire to find out the truth of something here. There's a big, strong desire here for something to feel fairer. I think it's feeling very important to you at the moment that you make the right decision. I think, yeah, I think it's feeling very important that you make the right decision. It's strange, isn't it, with this card here, the Three of Swords. Normally we just see the real pain of a situation, and I don't know, in this one it's almost like it's almost like she's surprised. It's almost like something has happened that has wounded this person here, and it's like she's almost sort of like, oh, sort of, it's come about suddenly. I'm feeling that something sudden has happened here. I think it's left you feeling indecisive and unsure, perhaps being afraid to take the next step, but being very, very concerned with truth, with finding things out, with knowing things here. I can see that you've been putting a lot of effort into finding things out here with the Eight of Pentacles. I can see that you yeah, whatever this is about, I think it's likely to revolve around your home or your family, or your job. There's something here that you've been working hard over. There's something here that you may have happened suddenly to you that's caused you to doubt yourself or to feel indecisive, to feel unsure. You know, the Three of Swords is a card of a great deal of kind of pain and distress and discomfort. But we have to remember this is a card of swords. This is not a card of cups. This is not necessarily your emotional state. This often is your thought processes, how you think about something, whether you're able to think negatively or positively about something, whether you might be ruminating or having things go round and round and round, kind of self-sabotaging, destructive thinking. But it's a kind of limiting, stuck kind of energy, as is the Two of Swords, actually, in many ways. The Two of Swords, we often see a person blindfolded and just not really prepared to act, kind of sitting still within an energy that feels uncomfortable. I think this has taken up a lot of your time, a lot of your thoughts. And I think that it still is causing those kind of issues for you. There's definitely a theme of truth here, needing the truth. What have we got at the bottom of the deck? This is often what I think is hidden about a situation, or things you might not realise. We've got the Magician here. The Magician is Mercury energy. This is a person who is capable of all kinds of things, really. You know, this person here is doing sort of 10 things at once, aren't they? There's also, you know, the possibility of a manipulation here, of a kind of sleight of hand, of kind of misleading people in some way. And obviously this may not be you, this may be how you're feeling, that you've been misled or deceived or manipulated in some way. Or perhaps these are things that you may have been doing yourself in some ways to find out the truth of a situation. I don't really know. But certainly there is a theme of truth and fairness, and a kind of weighing and measuring at the moment. We had the Emperor here, didn't we, as your overall theme, as your overall energy for this reading. So I don't think the Emperor would sit long in this kind of Three of Swords and Two of Swords energy. I think the Emperor would want to be decisive and he would want to act. So that's something to bear in mind, I think, isn't it? And also, we've got here the luck is on your side, haven't we? So whatever may be going on for you at the moment, it's perhaps not as negative as you may perceive it to be at the moment, Pisces. So I'm going to clarify these cards with a new deck of cards. I've got another new lovely deck of cards that were given to me yesterday. These beautiful little pagan cats tarot. This is now my third deck of cats tarot. I'm often known as the Mad Cat Lady, so it's kind of fitting, really. This is their first outing, these gorgeous little cards. So for Pisces spirit, can we clarify these messages, please? Can we see if we can get any further information for Pisces, please? I'm just looking to see who we've got on the table here at the moment. Astrology-wise, we've got Justice, which is obviously Libra energy, which is air. We've got the Three of Swords, which is Libra again. Two of Swords is Libra again, so you could be dealing with a Libra here, Pisces. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is Virgo. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is obviously an earth sign. And we've got the Ace of Swords, which is air again. The Magician is partly air also with Mercury. So we've got a lot of air energy here as being the issues and the problems, I think, for you at the moment. So this is being up in your head. This is your thought processes. This is about your intellect, the way that you think. And it's in your cards that are like your overlying themes to this reading, they're both fire signs, aren't they? We've got Sagittarius and Aries here. So that's very interesting. So, Spirit, let's clarify these messages, please, and see if we have any other information for Pisces at this time. I'm giving these a really good shuffle because I can't actually remember if I did shuffle them that well. As I said, they are a new deck. So, there we go. So for Pisces, to clarify, please, what do we have? So we have the Knight of Wands to clarify justice. So, I mean, the Knight of Wands is often sort of charging ahead. This is very fiery energy, isn't it? This is somebody with a lot of fire in their belly to achieve things, to get things done. And we've got that here with the Justice card. So maybe that's what the problem here is. Maybe you're feeling pushed or manipulated or kind of forced into something. Maybe there's a feeling here of feeling forced into making a decision, or manipulated, or just having to, being swept along, I want to say, being swept along by the tide of things, of the general energy of things. I don't think you're entirely happy about that at all. Why is the Three of Swords here? And we've got the Eight of Swords. Oh, bless, look at that, look. There's a cat stuck up in the tree and just doesn't see any way out there. A blindfolded cat stuck up in a tree, afraid to jump down. A lot of limiting energy here, isn't there, Pisces? It's like you're being called or asked to do something in life that you're just not at all happy about. Why is the Two of Swords here? We've got the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, whatever this is, whatever it is that you're feeling pushed or manipulated or just feeling like you've got no control over, it's definitely something to do with your home, with your finances, maybe with your family. Perhaps you're being pushed in a new direction to do something that you're just not at all sure about. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? And we have the King of Cups, I think that is. That's the King of Cups. Look at him there. All alone, floating in the ocean of the world. Quite content within his own little emotional state there. And that's come with the Eight of Pentacles here, which is somebody sat with their head in a book, learning things. I think that left to your own devices, left alone, I think that you are feeling quite content. I think that you're feeling quite secure within yourself. But whatever this energy is outside of yourself, external to you, it's definitely causing ripples, and it's definitely causing you to think negatively. It's causing how you perceive things to perhaps be more painful than they really are. Obviously take these messages however they resonate, Pisces. But I do wonder if things are as bad as you're feeling that they are at the moment. There's a definite resistance to something here. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? And we have the Queen of Cups. Wow. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Let's get the last card out. Why is the Ace of Swords here? And this is the Page of Pentacles. There's definitely a family energy here. There's definitely a family energy here, and like a new direction, a new start in something. Yeah. It's causing you to question yourself. It's causing you to question everything and everyone around you. There is a definite resistance here to this change. It's like you're happy with what you've got now, is what I'm feeling here actually. It's like you're happy with what you've got now, and it's almost like, well, why would I want the change? Why would I want to do something differently? Stop pushing me. Yeah, what have we got hidden? Ah, the Two of Cups. So a new relationship, the sparks of a new relationship. Ah. Wow, Pisces. I feel that recently, as I said, I think that recently you've been feeling kind of pushed or manipulated into some kind of change, or that somebody or something has been wanting you to move in a direction that you've really not been sure about. I feel that you're perhaps healing in some ways. You're perhaps trying to recover from some kind of mental anguish, some kind of mental distress. Or you're trying to cope with the kind of distress and upset that is around you at the moment. Because I think you in yourself actually are okay, aren't you? Perhaps it's everyone else that's not okay. And I think you've just not felt sure what to do. You've just not felt sure which direction to go in, which new start is for you, which is right for you. I think you've been reluctant, is the word I want to say. Reluctant. Reluctant to act. I'm just looking here, other than the Knight of Wands, we've got no other wands here, have we? Which is very action orientated. We've got a lot of swords, we've got a lot of pentacles. So this reading is very much about your mental processes and your home life, your career, your finances, and how you're thinking, how you're perceiving all of those things. I think my only advice to you here really, Pisces, is to try not to worry about it. I know that sounds easier said than done. It's always easier said than done, isn't it? But luck is on your side. We've got that here, the new moon in Sagittarius, which really is about owning some of that kind of fire within yourself, about owning some of that that ambition, that drive to achieve things. The Emperor would certainly reinforce that. The Emperor is a person that wants to manage things. He wants to lead. He wants to be decisive. He wants to be in charge. But he wants things to be fair as well. And there is very much a theme here with all these swords and with justice here of things feeling fair. Yeah. I think you felt a little bit out of your depth and a little bit reluctant to act, but I think really this reading is encouraging you to try to get out of your head, get out of your thought processes, especially if they're kind of sort of ruminating thoughts, the thoughts that just go round and round and round and don't really lead you anywhere except further down the rabbit hole of confusion and distress and upset. So I think the time has come for you to act. I think that's the overall message of this reading, Pisces. The time has come to act, to do something. I think you'll feel better for it if you do. So there we go, Pisces. I hope that that was helpful. I hope that that resonated for some of you. If you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. I'm so grateful to all of my subscribers and all of my viewers. You're wonderful, all of you. Thank you. And I hope to see you again soon. So good luck with that, Pisces. Thank you.